Coach Todd here. Today I'm going to be talking about a question that I get all the time. All the time. I've helped hundreds and thousands of people, lose weight, get healthy, and inevitably the question that arises is, how do I get rid of this stuff right here? Now, I don't have a ton, but as you can see, even though I've lost 60 pounds, I'm not talking the last bit of belly fat, I'm talking about loose skin. And if you go through a dramatic weight loss journey, then inevitably you might have some loose skin when all is said and done and you've lost all of that fat. And there's actually quite a few factors that you need to know about, or that you might want to know about, so you can make an educated decision on what you can do about that loose skin around the belly, or maybe it's in other areas on your body. But I want you to be able to make the most educated decision on what your next move is going to be to address that loose skin. So I'm going to talk about 14 things. It's a big list, but they're short things, and hopefully it's going to give you some clarity on the subject of the frustrating loose skin. Now again, keep in mind guys, I've lost 60 pounds, and when I do push-ups, I still have this pouch that hangs down. It's just a battle scar that I have to deal with, and unless I get down to like 2% body fat or whatever, I just don't know if it's going to go away. All I can do is keep my nutrition clean, keep bringing the intensity in my workouts, and let nature take care of itself, and genetics do its thing with my loose skin. So let's get right into the 14 things that you need to know about loose skin and how to address it. Alright, so the very first thing you need to understand about loose skin is that skin is incredibly elastic. It can expand and contract a great deal. If you think about women and pregnancy, I've seen women that have twins, and then, 10 weeks later, they look completely normal again. So that's the first thing you need to understand, is that skin is incredibly elastic. All right, the second thing you need to know is the elasticity of your skin has to do with a few things. It has to do with genetics and your environment and lifestyle. So genetics, there's nothing you can do about it. But environment and lifestyle, things that, take away from the elasticity of your skin, would be excess stress or overexposure to UV sunlight. That can damage the skin and take away the elasticity. Also, your diet. Your diet has a lot to do with the elasticity of your skin. Getting those essential fatty acids, those are going to help your skin's elasticity. So two things that affect your skin's elasticity. One of them you can't do much about, which is your genetics, but you can focus on what you can control, which is your environment and your lifestyle. All right, the third thing is that the older you get, the more difficult it's going to be for your skin to return to its former elasticity or its former state. A lot of that has, your age and genetics just plays into that, and that's something you got to deal with. All right, and the fourth thing is how long you actually carry all that extra weight has a great deal to do with how taut your skin is going to be after you lose that weight. So let's make a comparison here real quick. Let's say you carry an extra 30 pounds for 9 months, or you carry an extra 100 pounds for 9 years. Okay, the difference between those two is huge, and it's really going to affect the elasticity of your skin or its ability to return to normal. All right, the sixth thing is how fast you actually gained the weight has a lot to do with your skin's ability to quote unquote snap back. So if you suddenly gain weight really quick, that's tough on the skin. It stretches out the cells in your skin, and, well, not the cells, but I don't know all the scientific stuff, but the faster you gain the weight, the more difficult it's going to be for your skin to snap back. Okay, and the seventh thing, just the opposite of number 6, is that how quickly you lose the weight actually has a lot to do with how quickly your skin snaps back. That's why, you see people with these weight loss stories and they lose like 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds in 90 days. Usually they'll have a lot more extra skin than the person who took a year to lose that same amount of weight, because their skin is gradually tightening up as they're slowly losing the weight. So sometimes, your skin's elasticity just can't keep up with the rate at which you're losing weight. All right, and the number 8 thing is, it's kind of frustrating, but there's going to be an exception to every single one of these rules that I've just covered. There's going to be the woman who has twins. She's pushing 40 years old, and this will be her 4th and 5th kid, and in 6 weeks after she gives birth, she looks like she did when she was 24. Again, genetics, lifestyle, and environment. There's just some people that are the exception and incredibly frustrating. Number 9, creams probably don't work. In my searching, I have not found anything scientifically validated that any cream that's scientifically validated that it actually increases the elasticity of skin. I know lots of people promote certain stuff, or lots of health and fitness people, suggest these things, but none of it is verified scientifically that I know of. And you can leave your comments below if there actually is something that is verified, and I'd be happy to look into it and respond. All right, number 10. Number 10 is that nutrition has a great deal to do with the elasticity and healthiness of your skin. Essential fatty acids that come from, fish oils or seed oil, like flax oil, coconut oil. These things are great for your skin, these fatty, healthy fatty foods. In addition to that, antioxidants are very, very healthy for your skin. Yeah, don't try and tell me, well, chocolate has antioxidants. No, don't. Get some super fruits in you or something, some superfoods, not just chocolate. But nutrition does have a great deal to do with the elasticity of your skin and how quickly and how effectively it gets back to that snapped back position. Number 11. Number 11 is that exercise, surprise, has a ton to do with the elasticity of your loose skin. Now, let's say you lose a ton of weight really, really quick. You're on a crazy calorie deficit. You're eating like 1,000 calories a day or something stupid. And you lose a crap ton of weight. Well, you also lose a ton of lean body mass when you go on those severe calorie deficit diets. Not healthy, but people do it. So one thing that exercise promotes along with a healthy diet is increased lean body mass. Now, you can imagine that if you lose a crap ton of fat and a bunch of lean muscle, that skin is going to appear looser on the body. So one way to battle that is to actually increase your lean body mass, up the calorie intake of healthy foods, and increase the actual size of your musculature, and you'll fill out that skin and it will appear tighter. Pretty simple. And you'll look more buff. So it's a good idea. Work out. All right, number 12 is give your skin time. I know it can be really frustrating. Personally, trust me, I know how frustrating it can be. But give your skin time to actually return to normal. Like I said before, the only thing I can do, the only thing you can do, is to continue eating healthy and continue exercising and let your body do its thing and be patient. Like me, you might have that little bit that's so frustrating and you might have to deal with it for the rest of your life. All you can do is continue your healthy lifestyle and look at it as possibly a battle scar. Same thing with like stretch marks and stuff, but that's another video. All right, number 13. Number 13 is, a lot of people consider their very first line of defense against loose skin surgery. Surgery should be your very, very last resort. Personally, on my team, I've seen people lose over 100 pounds and their skin returns back to normal completely. I've seen people lose 30 pounds and have a lot of excess skin. It's just genetics, but just please surgery should be a last resort. The first line of defense should be your nutrition, exercise, and time. That is so important. Not to mention the cost of surgery is incredible, especially with today's healthcare costs. But, do it the healthy way first and as a last resort. If you're still uncomfortable with the results you're seeing, then you can consider surgery and really do your homework on that before you make that decision. Alright guys, the final thing, number 14, is to know your body fat percentage before you make any decisions about surgery. Now the reason for that is, let's take for example someone who's gone from 35% body fat down to 20% body fat. Awesome, that person should be congratulated. That takes an incredible amount of work. I'm out of breath from talking. Anyway, that person should be congratulated. Losing 15% body fat is great, but that person sitting at 20% body fat should not even be considering surgery. It shouldn't even be in the forefront it shouldn't even be in their mind, because they've got a ways to go. They've got plenty of body fat to lose. Men, a very healthy range to be for men is in the teen, like low 10 to 12, and then average is in the teens. For women, the low is in the teens and the average is in 20 to 25% body fat. So for men, unless you're in like that 10 to 12 or below, you shouldn't, in my opinion, you shouldn't be considering surgery at all. You should be focusing on getting your nutrition dialed and hitting play every single day, or getting your workout in every single day and losing as much body fat as possible and increasing your lean body mass. Same for the ladies. You shouldn't even be considering surgery unless your body fat is in that range of what would you call it? A fitness enthusiast, we'll call it for now. So that maybe 13 to 15% range. I don't like putting a number on it, but you need to do your best to get your body fat as low as possible before you make any decision about surgery. And overall, all these things, these 14 things, take them into consideration and do your best and forget the rest. I love that quote by Tony Horton because it makes so much sense. You just have to do your best and take the right steps before you consider something as expensive and as dangerous as surgery. So I hope these things helped you understand or gave you a little comfort about your loose skin. If you have any other questions, or I've been getting a lot of haters today, or not today, but a lot of haters on my YouTube comments, and that's cool, but gosh guys, don't you have anything better to do? Bring it. So I don't know what's going on, but leave me a comment if even if it's bad, I don't care. I'd love to hear from you guys. So leave your comments. You can email me at coachtodd@ripclub.net, and I would be happy to do some one-on-one interaction with you. Again, I'm the one answering my own emails. It's all me. And if you like, you can work with me. I can prioritize our correspondence when you make me your free coach through the link that is below in the description. And I'd be thrilled to be working with you on a one-on-one level to help you get the best results possible. So give the video a thumbs up if it helped you out. Give it a thumbs down if you want to, if you're feeling like you're in a bad mood or something. So I appreciate you guys being here. This video is too long, so I'm signing out. I love you guys. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.